heavyweight division encounter. Well, pretty much every time out in the UFC, DC, this man has put on a striking clinic, and that is his methodology coming in here tonight. He'll try to keep the fight on the feet.
And that's why we tune in, right? That's why we tune in. We tune in to see guys that are dynamic. We tune in for the speed. We tune in for the knowledge of the striking game, the ability to set traps, the ability to find the jab, the ability to find the right hand, the right kick, the left kick, the knees, the elbows. He truly uses every weapon that he has in his arsenal to try and finish his opponent. You make one mistake, night's over. You cannot make mistakes against a guy that has the striking acumen of this guy right here.
And the jab is not as underutilized a weapon as it was in MMA, say 5 or 7 years ago, but he's got as good a jab as anyone in the business, and that is where all of his striking flows off of. We'll see how it goes for him in this matchup tonight. All right, so here he is, the former two-time UFC light heavyweight title challenger, Alexander Gustafsson. There was some retirement talk a few years ago, but he seems to have his head screwed on right now. Came back with that huge knockout of Glover Teixeira not all that long ago that many argue was the best performance of his UFC career.
Yes, and I'm glad that Alexander Gustafsson is still here.
Yeah.
Because why would you leave when you still are so valuable to everything that happens in the UFC light heavyweight division? A very, very skilled striker, underrated wrestling, has scored takedowns on some of the best wrestlers the UFC light heavyweight division's ever seen. Tall, big, great cardio, a fantastic fighter is Alexander Gustafsson.
And he's gonna hang around at least long enough to realize a third crack at that elusive UFC light heavyweight title. Our tale of the tape for this light heavyweight tilt. Gustafsson is 3 years his senior. He will have a 4-inch reach advantage. All right, now for the official introductions. We go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a boxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 195 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, USA, Hayes. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 18 wins, 7 losses. He stands 6 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Stockholm, Sweden, Alexander the Mauler Gustafsson. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Lavigne.
The veteran Yves Lavigne draws the assignment here. All right, so here we go with the start of this fight. I'm anxious, man. What a matchup it is, and it's going to be interesting. And it's going to be interesting to see who has the upper hand.
It's going to be difficult to find out how this plays out, right? Striker versus well-rounded fighter. Who's going to be the one that's going to control where this fight takes place?
Well, he's got the longer reach, and he certainly showed it there in landing that straight punch. Well, he continues to stay busy. What do they say, DC? Punches in bunches?
Punches in bunches. He's landing them upside his opponent's head over and over again.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the judge.
Oh, and the ankle pick to get him down. We'll see if he can capitalize.
Got the ankle pick. Let's see how he advances from this position. Punch over the top.
Beautiful 1-2 punch. Straight to the body there by Alexander Gustafsson.
Can't take many of those, you better check.
Good series of strikes for him there, staying busy and staying accurate.
I mean, the accuracy is unbelievable.
Uppercut attempt nearly connects, but no good. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Double leg takedown attempt here, and that is a good attempt as he gets the fight back to the mat. Oh, it looks like he's... All right, so he postures up.
Oh, man, that was slick.
Strong bottom work here, staying busy.
Oh, you got to watch him attacking submissions. He throws the legs up to try to get a triangle choke here.
Then he's out.
Now into his mount.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit. Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
Oh, man, this ground and pound is good. Probably my favorite striking realm in MMA, and he's as good as it gets.
The problem is his opponent is not controlling his posture. He's allowing his opponent to get up, and when he does, he creates this space to land these beautiful ground and pound combinations.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. Head kick.
And he landed the right hand there. Nice 1-2 there. All right, single collar tie now.
Right hand punch in the clinch. That's a great punch. Does a lot of damage if you hit him in the body that clean.
Oh, beautiful jab there. It's one thing to have length. Of course, it's another to use it effectively. Beautiful job with that jab. Oh, nice job working hard, posting, and getting back up.
I mean, this guy is really focused on those punches to the head inside of the clinch. Take it down, cut him. Take it down, cut him. Over and over, he's securing these takedowns. Now the guy's got armbar. He's attacking it on him. An attacking armbar.
And he's out. Oh, nice job using his strength there to posture up. We'll see what he can do now.
He's going to start looking to land big shots from the top.
All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. Back to the feet now. That knee might have landed there. And yet another knee finds the target. Strong work there by Alexander Gustafsson. 5 minutes in the books. All right, so there's the end of the round. A lot of high-level action. And if you like the takedown game, as my boy Daniel Cormier does, you enjoyed that round.
It's like we're watching the NCAA wrestling tournament. It's takedown after takedown. He's fighting his fight. He's able to change levels, drive into his opponent, and secure takedown after takedown.
Well, he certainly had his way with his opponent in that previous round, and with this guy, even when you know what's coming, sometimes it's still just hard to stop it.
Yes, because he's always changing it up. The first time, it may be a high crotch entry. The second time, you may get single. Third time, it may be double. Ultimately, it always leads to him in the top position, trying to find space for his ground and pound.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Oh, nice connection there with the punch, DC.
Great time to land that punch.
Oh, and there's the double leg takedown, DC. That is just too good, too easy.
Too good, too easy. The timing was just too good. Before he could even defend, he's already off his feet, going backwards. It's hard to run backwards, and that's what happens when this guy hits his double leg.
Back to the feet now. Oh, we talked about his reach advantage off the top. Made good use of it there with that punch, DC.
What a body kick.
All right, so he's landed some good shots tonight, but this is not a combo meal, right? No three.
No.
That one appeared to stun him.
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Back to the feet.
Left hand punch to the clinch.
Nice punch there by Gustafsson. All right, so now we are on the ground. Now he is in his wheelhouse. We'll see if he can get one of his submissions to pop here tonight. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Oh, how about the speed on that reversal there? I mean, I know you can get out of some bad spots, but not with that type of speed.
You cannot allow him to get leverage on the bottom. What a sweep.
Well, Gustafsson's right back to the full mount. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent.
He jumps on a headlock. We call this in wrestling just a headlock, and if you're not careful, you can get stuck in an arm triangle.
Nicely done. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Oh, now trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle. Gotta be careful, arm bar.
Oh, we're getting a finish here. Then he's out. Gets up again here, but hurting. Ooh, blocks the shot. He comes forward with a flying knee that just missed hitting the target flush. Oh, big knee! Mixes in an elbow for good measure. Big knee lands there.
That knee hurt him. Look at how fast. The only person I can do this to is maybe John. John, there's a weight difference. I don't know if you know jiu-jitsu much. You miss a lot of your classes. If I'm gonna do this to anybody, it's Andy.
A couple of uppercuts there for good measure.
Let's go.
An elbow!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
All right, so another swing and a miss. And I'd imagine if your gas tank is this low, you've got to find times to try to preserve that energy and get yourself back to a place where you can actually dole out some damage.
Yeah, you got to get out to space. Find places to rest and recover. Get against the octagon. Go to the clinch. Find ways to just recover so that when you have that next explosion, it actually has some meaning to it.
Oh, back up again. You can't hold a good man down.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he going to follow this one up?
Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket. Flush right hand is true. Huge elbow there.
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight.
Oh! Combinations here. Seconds winding down in round two.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
And the horn sounds on round two. All right, that's the end of 5 minutes. That's the end of the round. You see the cut on his lip, and that thing is only getting worse. Pretty nasty gash at this point in time. You know he's going to need some sutures after the fact. The focus right now, though, keeping his head in the game. Don't think about the cut. You got to think about getting your offense going and shoring up that defense to prevent that cut from getting any worse. So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this again. He will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take. Oh! Unbelievable.
He's hurt bad.
the dominant position.
An uppercut landed.
The right hand just misses. Oh, nice land with the knee. You see the taller fighter having no issue getting the limb to the target there. Gustafsson. Oh!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Oh, that is a high-level transition to half guard and now in a position to do a lot of damage.
Watch him sit back on the leg and land big ground and pound.
Right inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have two hands in or two hands out, or guys start to attack triangles.
Oh, looks like he's transitioned to an armbar.
You cannot stay in the guard of these great jiu-jitsu guys. He's attacking armbar now. You got to recognize that when a guy starts to put his feet on your hips, you got to move.
And he's out. Bottom fighter trying to control posture, unable to do so.
It's now. He's in a lot of danger. He's got to grab that head or he's going to get blasted.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC.
He's going to start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack an arm triangle.
Nicely done. A lot of top pressure being applied here. And he's back up.
Ooh, head kick lands. Hurt.
Going to the body now with the kick. That one is blocked, though, by Gustafsson.
Big punch lands through the middle.
Oh, a little single collar tie there.
Right hand punch.
Oh!
Oh, he's hurt. He's gone. He got him.
Pinpoint strike to end this fight. It landed flush. I'm not even sure the opponent wholly saw it coming, and before he could recover, the referee was in to stop the fight. So a huge knockout victory for that fighter here tonight. Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Eve Levine has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 42 seconds in the third round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Alexander the Mauler Gustafsson.
Oh, well, there he is after a huge knockout win tonight. You going to the after party or what?
I mean, I'm heading over there right now, John. I'm asking the producers, how soon can I get up? It's going to be a party over there. Not only because of the knockout, but that extra bonus check he's going to be carrying to the club tonight.